no place I'd rather be. Where else can you do a half a million things all at a quarter to three? When they play the music, ooh, that modern music, they like it with a lot of style, but it's still that same old backbeat rhythm that really, really drives them wild. They say the heart of rock and roll is still beating. Every word I've seen, I believe them. Well, the old boy may be barely breathing, but the heart of rock and roll is still beating, yeah. LA, Hollywood, and the Sunset Strip, something everyone should see. Neon lights and the pretty, pretty girls, all dressed so scantily. When they play the music, ooh, that hot music, they like it with a lot of flash, but it's still that same old backbeat rhythm that really, really kicks them in the. They say the heart of rock and roll is a beating. Every word I've seen, I believe them. Now the old boy may be barely breathing, but the heart of rock and roll is still beating, yeah. Johnny! Wow! Baton Rouge, Tulsa, Austin, Oklahoma City, Seattle, San Francisco too. Everywhere there's music, real live music, bands with a million styles, but it's still that same old rock and roll music that really, really drives them wild. They say the heart of rock and roll is still beating. Every word I've seen, I believe them. Well, the old boy may be barely breathing. It's the heart of rock and roll is still beating, yeah. In Cleveland, Detroit, heart of rock and roll, yeah. Hey there, everybody. How we doing? Happy Wednesday to you all. Let's keep it rocking here a second. Ever since I was a young boy, I played the silver ball. From Soho down to Brighton, I must have played them all. But I ain't seen nothing like him in any amusement hall. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays mean pinball, yeah. Stand like a statue, becomes part of the machine. Because all the bummers always playing clean. Pleased by intuition, a digit count is small, deaf, dumb, and blind kid. Shy plays me pinball, yeah. He's a pinball wizard, there has to be a twist. Pinball wizard's got such a supple wrist. How do you think he does it? I don't know what makes him so good. He ain't got no distractions, can't hear no buzzing bells, don't see no lights are flashing, plays by sense of smell. He always gets a replay, never tilts at all. A deaf, dumb, and blind kid. Shy plays mean pinball, yeah. You can't beat me now, I've always been a champ. I know every trick, no freak's gonna beat my hand. Even at my favorite table, he can be my best. Disciples lead him in, he just does the rest. Got crazy flipper fingers, I've always seen him fall. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid. Shy plays mean pinball, yeah. Say he's a pinball wizard, there has to be a twist. Pinball wizard's got such a supple wrist. The pinball wizard scoring even more. Pinball wizard, world's new pinball lord. He's scoring more. He's scoring more, yeah. Was about the table king. I just handed my pinball crown to him. To him. To All right, time to say hello to some people. See who's here, where everyone's from, what's happening in your worlds, what you want to play, all that good stuff. If anyone new is tuning in, I'm Piano Man Steve Lungrin. Welcome to Nevada Square Garden, which is showbiz talk for my office, which is professional talk for my guest room. Oh, it's good to be here. Thanks for joining me today, guys. See who all is here and where everyone's from and what's going on. Hey, Timothy. Oh, gosh, you know what? I didn't work that one up today, Timothy. I did work up a couple of Billy Joel, at least a couple of deep cuts, and one that I don't think I've ever played before for an audience. So we'll definitely get some of those in, but I need to work that one out. That's a cool song, man. Hi, Moritz. Oh, I tell you what. This is a good programming note, folks. So I have received much greater response from my European audience than I could have ever possibly predicted or hoped for. And this is just an example. This is the second or third message I've gotten from someone in Europe, like Moritz, saying, this is the last show I can watch live because Monday I start my final school year and I've got to go to bed earlier, and this puts them up really late. And I don't know exactly what the solution to this is, but I imagine that we're going to do some kind of a scheduling change here to try and thread the needle a little bit better so that going forward we are able to allow more people to participate. And I'm not sure what that's going to be. I'll probably stick with this schedule through September. But I would imagine we'll have some kind of either we'll shift to a different day, maybe Friday or something, so that people don't have school the next morning, or maybe we'll back it off an hour or something and do it at 2 o'clock instead of 3 o'clock. I don't know. I'm going to be asking for your feedback, so you might want to, if you're in my Facebook group, please give me your thoughts on that there, or you can put it in the comments here, and we'll see what we can come up with. But yeah, we've got school starting in Europe, and we've got people going back to work. And in America, it's a little more sketchy. Some people are still furloughed, some people are still, so it's kind of hard to find a time that works for every continent on the planet. But I am going to work to try and stay accessible to as many of my fans as possible. So anyway, I'll leave it at that. But just know that Moritz, I am looking into that, and for the rest of you who are in Europe, I am working on a way to either get these things started earlier in the day, or pick a day where it's okay for you to stay up late. Okay. Hey, Tim. Oh, I already talked to you. How you doing, Dionisio? Buenas noches, senor. Thank you for joining. Hi, Martin. Thanks for joining in. Hola. I'm doing well, Jonathan. Thank you. Well, we might be able to call an audible on that one. I do love Ain't No Crime. That's not one that I had planned on coming into, but I think I know that one well enough. I could probably just pull the lyrics up and do something with it. So, hi, Blue. Chris tuning in from NYC. Madman Across the Water, or That's Not Her Style. Well, I'll tell you what, here's the thing with Madman Across the Water. I basically know how to play it. I can feel very well. There's a boat on the reef. Got to figure out what key would be best for me. I can see it very well. And so a lot of that song, what it really comes down to is that a good portion of that song is just sort of like improvising over the top of that chord change. And so I just need to practice that so that I'm not flying completely blind. So I'm halfway there. That's Not Her Style. That's interesting. Maybe I'll do something with that. I haven't tried that one in a while, but that's a cool song too. Okay, Jack, tuning in from Wales, and how about I Think I'm Gonna Kill Myself? Okay, well that is a strange song. It's kind of It's kind of a, you know what, let's do that. I know I just played an Elton John song, but since it was actually a Who song, we'll count that as not being an Elton John song. So this one I'm doing a little bit off the cuff. It's not terribly well prepared, but this is a song from 1972. And let me see here. There we go. I've got the lyrics in front of me here. It's weird. It's like kind of, this is from the point of view of a teenager who is sort of like rolling his eyes and threatening to kill himself for some attention, but it's not serious. It's all about teenage angst. So it's, you know, I always hesitate to play this. It's kind of a fun song in a lot of ways, but like this is such a disturbing topic. Like I'd never want someone who actually dealt with this with someone they cared about to feel like I was being insensitive to this topic. But I promise you that's not really what the song is about. And so I'm going to honor this request because it is kind of a fun one to play. A little bit of what we call stride style ragtime. We'll see what I can do with it. Getting bored, being part of mankind. I got a lot to do no more. Oh, this race is a waste of time. People rushing everywhere, swarming around like flies. I think I'll buy a 44, I'll give them all a surprise. Think I'm gonna kill myself, make a little headline news, stick around for a couple of days. What a scandal if I die. Think I'm gonna kill myself, get a little headline news. I'd like to see what the papers say on the state of teenage blues. Oh, oh, oh. In the family, I can't use the car. I gotta be in by 10 o'clock. Who do they think they are? I'd make an exception if you want to save my life. Rigid bottles, you gotta come see me every night. Think I'm gonna kill myself, cause a little suicide. I'll stick around for a couple of days. What a scandal if I die. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself, cause a little headline news. I'd like to see what the papers say on the state of teenage blues. Oh, 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 oh. Stick around for a couple of days. What a scandal if I died. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself, cause a little headline news. Like to see what the papers say on the state of teenage blues. On the state of teenage blues. Well, like I say, not very well prepared and extremely sloppy, but there you go. There you go. Hi, Lucia. It's all coming back to me now. Ooh, that's an interesting That's an interest. Let me just play it. Probably can't do the whole song, but off the top of my head, I might be able to do a little something with that. That's Celine Dion made this one famous. But it was actually written by Jim, I think is it Steinman? Steinman? Yeah, Jim Steinman, I think is his name. And Jim Steinman was famous for working, he's done a lot of famous songs with a lot of people, but he's most famous for his work with Meatloaf. And let's see here. Just finding the right key here. Okay. All coming back to me now. Back to me now. There we go. That's probably the right key. Okay. This is what you have to do when you don't know what key you're going to be in. I'm never in the key that someone recorded something in. Jim Steinman's songs always have a little bit of a dramatic flair. They almost have like just a little touch of music theater in them. There were nights when the wind was so cold, then my body froze in bed if I just listened to it right outside the window. There were days when the sun was so cruel, and all the tears turned to dust, and I just knew my eyes were drying up forever. I'm not doing that very well. Let me see. And then he says, I finished crying in the instant that you left, and I can't remember when or where or how, and I banished every memory you and I have ever made. But when you touch me like this, and when you hold me like that, I just have to admit that it's all coming back to me. When I touch you like this, and I hold you like that, it's so hard to believe, but it's all coming back to me. It's all coming back, it's all coming back to me now. There were moments of gold and there were flashes of light. There were things I'd never do again, but then they'd always seem right. There were nights of endless pleasure, it was more than any laws allow. Baby, baby, if I kiss you like this, and if you whisper like that, it was lost long ago, but it's all coming back to me. If you want me like this, and if you need me like that, it was dead long ago, but it's all coming back to me. It's hard to resist, and it's all coming back to me. I can barely recall, but it's all coming back to me now. One last time. Whisper like that, it was lost long ago, but it's all coming back to me. If you want me like this, if you need me like that, it was dead long ago, but it's all coming back to me. Lord, resist, but it's all coming back to me. Can barely recall, but it's all coming back to me now. It's all coming back to me now. All right. Can't say I really did it well, but hey, Hopefully I'll get an E for effort on that one. Okay, hi Noam. He played Do You Want to Know a Secret by the Beatles. Wait. Listen, do you want to know a secret? Let me whisper in your ear. Oh, closer. Do you promise not to tell? Say the words I long to hear. I'm in love with you. Ooh, 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 ooh. Little taste there. Yes and no, but it's a good song. I should do that one for real. Okay. All right, let's kick off. Well, we haven't done any Billy Joel yet tonight. Let's start with one we know, since we've done a couple of things I'm a little sketchy on. Jonathan says, She's Always a Woman. One of my all-time favorite songs. And I know I say that a lot, but this is true. This happens to be my favorite Billy Joel song other than Piano Man, so... She can kill with a smile and she can wound with her eyes. She can ruin your faith with her casual lies. And she only reveals what she wants you to see. She hides like a child, but she's always a woman to me. She can lead you to love, she can take you or leave you. She can ask for the truth, but she'll never believe you. She'll take what you'll give her as long as it's free. She steals like a thief, but she's always a woman to me. Oh, she takes care of herself. She can wait if she wants. She's ahead of her time. Oh, and she never gives out, and she never gives in. She just changes her mind. She will promise you more than the Garden of Eden. And she'll carelessly cut you and laugh while you're bleeding. She'll take what you give her as long as it's free. She steals like a thief, but she's always a woman to me. Ahead of her time. And oh, and she never gives out, and she never gives in. She just changes her mind. She's frequently kind and she's suddenly cruel. She can do as she please, she ain't nobody's fool. Can't be convicted, she's earned her degree. And the most she will do is throw shadows at you. She's always a woman to me. Right on. Thanks, Jonathan. Appreciate that. Okay. Hey there, Captain Davis. Just got to meet you, sort of more personally, I believe. Beeb, if I remember right. Hi, Kevin. Thanks for tuning in. Know it's a late night for you. Hi, Kez. Newcastle, Australia, as today is Are You OK Day in Australia. I thought I might ask you, am I okay? Yes, I am, mate. I'm having a good day. Absolutely. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Howdy from Northeast Ohio. Hey, Jacob. Thanks. Appreciate it, man. And howdy from Massachusetts, where Jonathan's coming in from. And Buenos, I always say this wrong. Aires. Anyway, Martin, thank you so much. That's awesome. Awesome. Okay, and Diego, one of our tried and true friends here. Daniel or Stiletto. All right, well, I'll try to make sure I get one of those done for you, Diego. Thank you very much. Not working. Uh-oh. Anyone else having problems? Okay, Martin says, maybe a tune I play often, but I know I'm going to cover from The Entertainer. Okay? It's a great song. We'll see what we can do about that. Hi, Paul. That one I don't know, Paul. I apologize. I'll have to look that one up. All right, already hit yours on there, Tinkley. Okay. Hi, Ruth. Good to have you with us as always. Moritz, thank you very much. Noah, how we doing? How we doing there, young fella? Okay. Let me see. If you were there in person, you'd make it rain. Rock and effing roll. Nice. How you doing, Kevin Lawrence? Hey, this is a good time to remind everybody that my buddy Kevin Lawrence and I are going to be back together on Friday the 25th. So I hope everyone will tune in for that special event. We'll cook up something unusual for you. So good to have you with us, my friend, as always. And everyone be checking out his stuff Saturday nights. Philly Freedom. Hey, that's a good one. Let's do a little rockin' here.
Shine a light through the eyes
Yes, I do. Some people choose the city, some others choose a good old family home, yeah. I never easy without family ties, till the whippoorwill of freedom's at me, right between the eyes. I live and breathe the Philadelphia freedom, yeah. Never had. Philadelphia freedom, shine on me. I love it, shine the lights through the eyes of the one left behind. Shine the light, shine the light, shine the light, won't you shine the lights? Philadelphia freedom, love you. Yes, I do. So Philadelphia freedom, shine on me. Love you, yeah, yeah. Through the eyes of the one left behind. Well, shine the light, shine the light, shine the light, won't you shine the lights? Philadelphia freedom, love you. You know I love you. You know I love you, love you, love you. Yes, I do. Love you, love you, love you. Yes, I do. Love you, love you, love you. Yes, I do. All righty, thank you very much. Let's get a little farther into the comments and see who else is here and what's happening. Kimberly Wiggins Fowles, thank you very much. Appreciate that very much. Hey, Eric, always a pleasure to see you too, my friend. Hey, Tony, coming in from Victoria, Canada. Got to get back and see that place again. That was one of my favorite places I've ever been to. So quaint. Plus, I love the fact that you have to take a ferry to get there. It's so, like, you know, isolated. It's great. Hi, Brenda, also in Victoria. How you doing? Good to see you, one of my favorite students. You're not supposed to play favorites when you're a teacher, but we all do. Did I say the wrong date there, Kevin? I'm sorry. Oh, I see. You're correcting yourself. Good. Very good. Very good. As long as I wasn't wrong. Ooh, well, we'll probably do this one, Lucia, just probably a little bit later. Just probably a little bit later. Okay. Okay, lots of cool people, lots of cool requests. Okay, so I want to, well, first of all, I want to say hi. Hi, Paulo from Brazil. Appreciate you tuning in. And Oh, I'm sorry, I do not know that one by Elton John. I'll have to look that up. That's a lesser-known song. I apologize, but we'll do lots of good Elton John music tonight. Anyway, I wanted to play something for a friend of mine in his memory. A friend of mine just passed away, and I'm relieved. He's been very, very, very sick. We weren't really close friends. In fact, we haven't talked in a number of years, but we were, Facebook friends, and I've been watching him from afar. My history with this fella is when I was 16, he was in college in Kearney, Nebraska, where my family lived. And he was the keyboard player in a band. And he was going to leave the band, and they were looking for a replacement player. And my name popped up, and I really wasn't ready to be in a band that went out and gigged all over the state, but I was sort of excited to be asked, so I went and participated in some rehearsals and stuff, and it ended up not working out. But he was like super, super nice. He's maybe 6 years older than me, and he actually invited me over to his dorm room and set up a little practice studio for us, and we played the recordings of the songs that we were going to be doing in the band, and he kind of showed me the parts and how it worked, and it was just a really, really nice experience. He did that for me like 2 or 3 times. It was just way above and beyond the call of duty. He could have just left the band and said, find someone who can learn his parts. So he was very nice, and then he opened a moving company in Kearney, Nebraska. And his company actually, when I moved from Kearney to Mesquite, Nevada, which is about a 1,000-mile move, his company actually drove the truck and packed all my stuff up and moved me into my new place. So very good guy. Haven't talked to him in a while, but he was diagnosed with brain cancer about 2.5 years ago, almost about 34 months ago. And which was a terrible irony because his wife died of cancer about just a few months before he got his diagnosis. And they had 3 kids. And so anyway, he's got 3 children, has been widowed. He's at that time 47, and now he gets this terminal diagnosis, glioblastoma. And the thing was, he had such an amazing attitude about it all the way. And he actually met another woman while he was going through treatment for all of this. He had like 5 brain surgeries in 2.5 years, and went chemo and radiation and immunotherapy. I mean, it was just like beat the hell out of his body, but took his family on some amazing vacations and got married. And I know that the most important thing to him was that his kids are going to be okay because they have a new wonderful mom that's going to take the baton and love them like they were her own. And I always, whenever I think about it, I think, Justin, you made damn good use of that time that you had left. And anyway, I was thinking about him because I got the news over Facebook that he had made his transition to the great beyond, and then by happenstance I heard this song I had a streaming going, and it was like it popped up in a playlist, and it made me think of him. So this is by an American country artist called Tim McGraw, and I think you'll see why I wanted to play this for my old friend Justin. Said I was in my early 40s with a lot of life before me, and a moment came that stopped me on a dime. Spent most of the next days looking at the x-rays, talking about the options and talking about sweet time. Asked him when it sank in, this might really be the real end. How's it hit you when you get that kind of news? Man, what'd you do? He said, I went skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu. I'd been denying. And he said, someday I hope you get the chance to live like you were dying. He said I was finally the husband that most of the time I wasn't. I became the friend a friend would want to have. And all of a sudden going fishing wasn't such an imposition. And I went 3 times that year. I lost my dad. And I finally read the good book, and I took a good long hard look what I'd do if I could do it all again. And then I went skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu. And I loved deeper, and I smoked sweeter, and I gave forgiveness I'd been denying. And he said, someday I hope you'll get the chance to live like you were dying. Like tomorrow was a gift, you got eternity to think about what you do with it. What would you do with it? So what did I do with it? Yeah, what do I do with it? Skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu. I loved deeper, and I spoke sweeter, and I watched an eagle as it was flying. And he said, someday I hope you'll get the chance to live like you were dying. Live like you were dying. Live like you were dying. Woo. He said, someday I hope you'll get the chance to live like you were dying. All right, thanks for indulging me on that one, guys. Okay. Let's see what else we have happening up here. Aw, thanks, Brenda. Those kids are in good hands. She's a good lady. I mean, really, it's, I'm very sad that's how it had to go down, but when you think about it, I mean, that's a special kind of love when you fall in love with someone that you know is terminally ill and that you're going to have to bury in like a year. It's unbelievable to me that they found each other and made real good time together. So he'll be with them. Okay, so I got a lot of good requests floating around out there. I'm going to get this one. This is one that came up in the request maybe 2 shows ago, and I wasn't ready to do it, but I wanted to do it tonight. This is a Billy Joel song. This was off of his final album of new material, unless you count the Fantasies and Delusions. I don't know why this lid doesn't want to go back on. There we go. You have to be smarter than the bottle. The Fantasies and Delusions album was classical piano pieces that he wrote, but this was the last album of popular music that he wrote, and it was the album was called River of Dreams, and this song was a single, but it didn't really chart, or it didn't really go anywhere on the charts, but it should have. It's a great, amazingly soulful, kind of sensual, but not slow piece of music called All About Soul, and it goes like this. So whoever asked me to play that, I hope you're tuned in tonight.
At night, she waits for me in silence. She gives me all her tenderness, takes away my pain. And so far she hasn't run, though I swear she's had her moments. She still believes in miracles, while others cry in vain. It's all about soul. It's all about faith and a deeper devotion. It's all about soul. 'Cause under the love is a stronger emotion. She's gotta be strong, 'cause so many things getting out of control should drive her away. So why does she stay? It's all about soul. She turns to me sometimes and asks me what I'm dreaming. I realize I must have gone 1,000,000 miles away, and I ask her how she knew to reach out for me at that moment, and she smiles because it's understood. There are no words to say. It's all about soul. It's all about knowing that someone is feeling. The woman's got soul, the power of love and the power of healing. This life isn't fair. It's gonna get dark, it's gonna get cold. You gotta be tough, but that ain't enough. It's all about soul. It's all about soul. Na na still survive. And she comes to me at night, and she tells me her desires. She gives me all the love I need to keep my faith alive. It's all about soul. It's all about joy that comes out of sorrow. It's all about soul. Who's standing now? Who's standing tomorrow? You've got to be hard. As hard as the rock in that old rock and roll. But that's only part, you know, in your heart. It's all about soul. It's all about soul. Na 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 na. Yes, it is. Na 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 na. It's all about soul. Na 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 na. Yes, it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's all about soul. Oh. Mm-hmm. All right, back to your requests. I can. I don't have it wired up right now to actually come through. But excuse me. He's asking, can I play a song on the other keyboard? I can, but I just don't happen to have it wired up. I'd have to finagle with my board back there. But I don't really like playing on this one so much. It doesn't feel as good under my hands. It just has certain capabilities that this one doesn't in terms of like putting tracks and stuff together. So that's why it's there. Also, it's there because it makes me look like I'm a lot cooler than I am. It makes me look like a keyboard aficionado. It's all about branding, folks. Okay, so there was a request earlier for this one. So I'm going to do this real quick, and then we'll carry on with a few of the requests that have come in a little bit later in the broadcast. But normally I do this one on Fender Rhodes. Actually, let's take a little vote here. What do we like better? Do you like this sound for today? For this sound, everyone chime in. Do you want to hear it here? Or do you want to hear it here? So let me know, are we doing the Rhodes, Fender Electric Rhodes, or are we doing the acoustic piano? Which is it going to be? Okay, let's see here. We have a couple of... okay. We have requests. Oh, it looks like piano is going to win for today. Sorry, you Fender Rhodes. Sorry, you Fender Rhodes fans. We're going to do it on acoustic piano tonight. Okay, here we go, folks.
Daniel is traveling tonight on a plane. I can see the red tail lights heading for Spain. Oh, and I can see Daniel waving goodbye. Oh, it looks like Daniel must be the clouds in my eyes. They say Spain is pretty, though I've never been. Daniel says it's the best place he's ever seen. Oh, and he should know he's been there enough. Lord, I miss Daniel. Oh, I miss him so much. Oh, Daniel, my brother, you are older than me. Do you still feel the pain of the scars that won't heal? Your eyes have died, but you see more than I. And Daniel, you're a star in the face of the sky. Whoa, Daniel, my brother, you are older than me. Do you still feel the pain of the scars that won't heal? Your eyes have died, but you see more than I. Daniel, you're a star in the face of the sky. Daniel's traveling tonight on a plane. I can see the red tail lights heading to Spain. Oh, and I can see Daniel waving goodbye. Oh, it looks like Daniel must be the clouds in my eyes. Oh God, it looks like Daniel. It must be the clouds in my eyes. Hey, Paul, I love that song. I'm going to have to let you down for one reason and one reason only. It has been so many years since I listened to that song that I can't remember how it goes in my head. Like, I know I could play it, but I need a little more familiarity with the melody before I try to sing it and find it. So I'm going to make a note of that, and I'll try to get it in on Sunday for you, because it wouldn't be hard for me to learn how to play it. I just got to refamiliarize myself with the song. So I apologize. That's usually the stickler for me, is how long has it been since I heard the thing. So my bad, man. Sorry about that. Thank you very much, Dionysio. Some Jerry Lee Lewis, huh? Yeah, well, let's change it up a little bit and we can cool it off again. Let's see here. You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much love drives a man insane. You brought me well, but one of them, to goodness gracious, great ball
balls of fire. I learned to love all that Hollywood money. You came along and you moved me, honey. You changed my mind, I'm doing fine. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Kiss me, baby. Woo! Feels good. Hold me, baby. I want to love you like a lover should. You're fine, so kind. Wanna tell this world that you're mine, mine, mine. Cause I break my nails and I tread on my thumbs. Can't know, but sure is fun. Come on, baby, drive me crazy. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Want to love you like a lover should. You're fine, so kind. Wanna tell this world that you're mine, mine, mine. Cause I break my nails and I tread on my thumb. Count love, but it sure is fun. Come on, baby, drive me crazy. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Anyone who wants to make a living playing piano has got to get that one in their tank. Otherwise, it's not legit. Do I know any TV themes? Well, my favorite TV theme is by far making your way in the world today. It takes everything you got. Taking a break from all your worries sure can help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You want to be where you can see the people are all the same. You want to go where everybody knows your name. You want to be where you can see the troubles are all the same. You want to be where everybody knows your name. Then the show would start and someone would say, "Cheers is filmed before a live studio audience." Oh, hi, Deborah. Thank you. Good to see you. Let's see here. Always watching from Bali. Nice. I would love to come to Bali and play in your restaurant. When this pandemic is over, I'm going to be like, peace out, America. I'll see you in a year. I've seen the inside of my apartment too much. Okay. Let's see. Got lots of good requests in here. Just for the flow of the show, here's a good one. This is a request by
Jonathan P.
Come home. I don't care what you say anymore. This is my life. Go ahead with your own life. Leave me alone. Never said you had to offer me a second chance. I never said I was a victim of circumstance. I still belong. Don't get me wrong.
by. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Well, you need to be doing your wrist stretches. I got to tell you, like, that's caught up to me to the point where in order for me to not have pain in my joints and stuff, I have a little bit of a stretching regimen that I have to do now. But it's okay, It's actually, I wish I had been doing it all along, but it pretty much takes care of it. Hey, Ryan Huey, how you doing, man? This guy goes back to when I was just a wee lad. A wee lad. Back in Ogallala. Thanks for tuning in, man. Okay, I normally forget to say this until way late in the show, but if you're really enjoying yourself and you feel so inclined, I do have a couple of digital tip jars in the descriptions in YouTube and Facebook alike, Venmo and PayPal. Not required, but it is always appreciated. It helps keep new free content rolling along, so helps power these live streams. So if you're really enjoying yourself, you got $1 or $5, or some people go 10 or 20, it doesn't really matter. Whatever it is, it's always appreciated. And those of you who are here, whether you tip or not, the gift of your presence is the most important thing. Thank you for being here. It's pretty cool to be able to do this. Oh, now this is interesting. I've not ever done this song for anyone. To Make You Feel My Love. I'm going to try this one. This song has had kind of an interesting life. It was written by Bob Dylan. And Billy Joel, when he put out Greatest Hits Volume 3, was not he wasn't writing pop songs at that point, and so for the first time ever he did some covers, and I don't think they were very good covers, to be perfectly honest. And he chose this one, and this is actually a beautiful song, but he chose to do it like Bob Dylan. And the thing about Bob Dylan is I give Bob Dylan a pass for sounding like Bob Dylan because he's such a brilliant writer, but no one should try to sound like Bob Dylan. That's just my opinion. But then a little later, Garth Brooks did one, had a big hit with this from some movie, and then Adele did it too, and it's a really pretty song. I've never played it before, but I've heard it enough times, I'm sure that I can do something with it. So yes, I will honor this request for To Make You Feel My Love, and we're going to think of it as an Adele or a Garth Brooks or a Bob Dylan song, so that I don't get accused of being one-dimensional and only playing Billy Joel. Okay, I think maybe this will be the right key for me. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. The evening shadows and the stars appear, and there's no one there to dry your tears. I could hold you for 1,000,000 years to make you feel my love. mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. There's no doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, I'd go crawling down the avenue. There's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea, and on the highway of regret, the winds of change are throwing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. Make you happy, make your dreams come true. Oh no, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you, to make you feel my love. Make you feel my love. All right. Thank you very much. Well, it's looking to me like I'd better play some Country Comfort. By request. This is an Elton John song that I really enjoy playing from 1970 on an album called The Tumbleweed Connection. Soon the pines will be falling everywhere. Village children fight each other for a share. And the 609 goes roaring past the creek. Deacon Lee prepares a sermon for next week. I saw Grandma yesterday down at the store. Well, she'd really looking fine for 84. Well, she asked me if sometime I'd fix a ball. The poor old girl, she needs a hand to run her far. And it's good old country comfort in my bones. It's the sweetest sound my ears have ever known. An old-fashioned feeling fully grown. Country comforts on a truck going on home. Down the well, we've got a new machine. Foreman says cuts manpower by 15. Yeah, but that ain't natural. So Clay would say, so he's a horse-drawn man until his dying day. And it's good old country comfort in my bones, the sweetest sound my ears have ever known, an old-fashioned feeling fully grown. Country comfort in a truck going on home. The sweetest sound my ears have ever known. Old-fashioned feeling fully grown. Country comforts in a truck going on home. Now the fat old goose is flying across the field, and the hedgehog's done in clay between the breasts, and the rocking chairs are creaking on the porch. Across the valley moves the herdsman with his torch, and it's good old country comfort in my bones. Sweetest sound my ears have ever known. Good old-fashioned feeling fully grown. Country comforts in a truck going on home. Country comforts in a truck going on home. Country comforts in a truck going on home. All right, thank you very much. Lately, I've been sort of obsessing on a great band from the 70s and 80s. Who had an amazing keyboard player named Dennis DeYoung, who was also an amazing singer and an amazing songwriter. The band is called Styx, and I wanted to share this one with you today. Babe, I'm leaving, I must be on my way. The time is drawing near. My train is going, I see it in your eyes. The love, the need your tears. But I'll be lonely without you, and I'll need your love to see me through. Please believe me, my heart is in your hands, and I'll be missing you. But you know it's you, babe. Whenever I get weary and I've had enough, feel like giving up, you know it's you, babe, giving me the courage and the strength I need. Please believe that it's true. Babe, I love you. Whenever I get weary and I've had enough, feel like giving up, you know it's you, babe, giving me the courage and the strength I need. Please believe that it's true. Babe, I love you. Babe, I'm leaving, I'll say it once again. Somehow try to smile. I know the feeling we're trying to forget, if only for a while. 'Cause I'll be lonely without you, and I'll need your love to see me through. Please believe me, my heart is in your hands, and I'll be missing you. Babe, I love you. Babe, I love you. All right, thank you. Thanks, Paul. I love that song too. It was great stuff. Chicago band. Yes, they were. I think they were White Sox fans. Which I don't know about. I don't know about Chicagoans that choose the White Sox over the Cubs. I don't really understand that one. I don't get it. Yes, it's absolutely mandatory to do that, Rob. Yes, when you're singing your song, it's absolutely mandatory to say, huh, after if I was a sculptor. Otherwise, the Your Song police come and lock you up in jail. Okay, let's see here. What do we have here? Big Man on Mulberry Street. I don't know if I've got the vocal chops for that tonight, Daniel, but This Is the Time is a really good one, and I haven't done that in a while, so let's give that one a shot. We walked on the beach beside that old hotel. They're tearing it down now, but it's just as well. I haven't shown you everything a man can do, so stay with me, baby. I've got plans for you. This is the time to remember, 'cause it will not last forever. These are the days to hold on to, 'cause we won't, although we'll want to. This is the time that's gonna change. You've given me the best of you, now I need the rest of you. Did you know that before you came into my life was some kind of miracle that I survived? Someday we'll both look back and have to laugh. We've lived through a lifetime and the aftermath. This is the time to remember, 'cause it will not last forever. These are the days to hold on to, 'cause we won't, although we'll want to. This is the time that's gonna change. I know we've gotta move somehow, but I don't wanna lose you now. Sometimes it's so easy to let a day slip on by without even seeing each other at all. But this is the time you turn back to, and so will I. And those will be days you can never recall. So we embrace again behind the dunes. This beach is so cold on winter afternoons, but holding you close is like holding the summer sun. I'm warm from the memory of days to come. This is the time to remember, 'cause it will not last forever. These are the days to hold on to, 'cause we won't, although we'll want to. This is the time that's gonna change. You've given me the best of you, now I need the rest of you. All right, great song. Thanks for the request on that. Love that song. Well, I'm just saying about the Cubs here, for those of you who are chiming in about the Chicago Cubs there. It's like, you know, I just kind of feel like part of living in Chicago is, like, Michael Jordan really screwed this up. Part of living in Chicago was loving a sports team that always broke your heart. I mean, and I just, you're supposed to get like one championship every, like, I don't know, 100 years. The Bears held up their end of the bargain. The Cubs held up their end of the bargain. Michael Jordan and the Bulls came along and completely screwed it up and got everybody over there kind of like, I don't know, just sort of needy. Like they expected to win championships all the time. And that's not what living in Chicago was all about. That's all I'm saying. I've seen the documentaries. Yep. Wait till next year is our motto. Nice. Okay. Let's see here. Ah, thank you. Yeah, I love that. I love that album. I think it's got great songs on it. I really do. Oh, this would be a good one. This would be a good one. Let's pick the pace up a little bit here.
Survivor.
right. Love playing that song. Okay, folks. I would say time for a last song. And I think what I'm going to do, this was in the requests earlier. And I love playing it, so let's go for it. A bottle of wine, a bottle of red, perhaps a bottle of rosé instead. We'll get a table near the street in our old familiar place, you and I, face to face. A bottle of red, a bottle of white. It all depends upon your appetite. I'll meet you anytime you want in our Italian restaurant. I got a new life, got a new wife, and the family is fine. Oh, we lost touch long ago, lost weight I did not know. You could ever look so nice after so much time. Do you remember those days hanging out at the Village Green? Hey, internet boots, leather jacket, and time blue jeans. Drop me down, middle box, play a song about New Orleans. Sweet romantic teenage nights. Yeah, 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 yeah. That was a little sloppy. Ha ha. The daddies and the king and the queen and the prom, riding around with a car top down and a radio on. Nobody looked any finer. It's more of the heat in the Parkway diner. We never knew we could one bottle out of life. Surely Brenda and Eddie would always know how to survive. Oh, 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 oh. Still going steady, summer of '75. When they decided the marriage would be at the end of July. Nobody said they were crazy. Wait, everyone said they were crazy. Brenda, you know that you're much too lazy, and Eddie can never afford to live that kind of life. Oh, but then we were waving Brenda and Eddie goodbye. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, they got an apartment with deep park carpets and a couple of painted seas. A big water bed that they bought with the bread they'd saved for a couple of years. Started to buy when the money got tight, they just didn't count on the deals. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hell, it's a rock and roll.
always the same in the end. We got a divorce as a matter of course, and the part of the closest of friends. And the king and the queen went back to the green. You can never go back there again. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Brenda and Eddie had it already by the summer of '75. The height of the Lord and the end of the show for the rest of their lives. Everything back to the greasers. Best they could do is pick up their pieces, and we always knew they would both find a way to get by. Oh, and that's all I heard about Brenda and Eddie. Can't name all 'cause I told you already. Here we are waving Brenda and Eddie goodbye. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oops. Yeah, like I've never played this before. The bottle of red, the bottle of whites, whatever kind of mood you're in tonight. Meet you anytime you want in our Italian restaurant. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you very much. Like I say, we'll probably continue with this broadcast schedule through September, but we're going to make some kind of adjustment because we've got to deal with the fact that our European friends are back to work and back in school, and it's just not practical for them to stay up so darn late. So we'll work something out. Don't know what that's going to be yet, but I promise I'll make an announcement on both Facebook and YouTube, and do what I can to try and be as available and accessible to everyone who wants to be here as possible. So thank you so much, everyone. It's a great day, great time, and always is a highlight of my week. If you're a musician, remember, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. And for everyone, pass out as much love as you can to as many people as you can, as often as you can. We don't know when the last chance we're going to have to do that is, but we want to make them all count, okay? Thanks, guys. Much love to all of you. Peace out, and I'll see you on Sunday.